Yeah,
Dreamin', don't give it up, Luffy. Dreamin', don't give it up, Zoro. Dreamin', don't give it up, Nami. Dreamin', don't give it up, give it up, give it up.
So you thought it was all over, huh? As soon as the vacuum achieves something even slightly resembling relevance, he fucks off. Well, you're not that lucky, and neither am I, which explains why as soon as I tried to review another EDA, the Internet Archive went down. So, you're getting One Piece. Consider this another step in the channel's ongoing transition to just manga, Faction Paradox, and whatever horror books I happen to find interesting that week. We've gone for something topical this season, Thriller Bark.
なんだこの声は。
This seems to have a bit of a mixed reputation among the One Piece fandom. Welcome aboard, lads. Whatever reaction I have to it, whether good or negative, it's gonna come with an undue influence because I've not been reading all of this in order. I've just been jumping around to wherever I feel. Right before this, I was advised to check out the Reverse Mountain arc, which I thought was really sweet and endearing, and I think it's what finally won me over to this series. Now I'm doing Thriller Bark because either I make videos or I let my dad take me golfing again. And this certainly starts off on the right foot. The gang find a barrel that's got a flare inside, and it brings some unwanted attention upon the Straw Hats. They're lost at sea for a bit before they come across a ghost ship where they meet the new party member, a living, shitting, well-dressed skeleton named Brook. I like that we spend a bit of time getting to know him before we encounter the titular island. There's a good expansion of events there. I'd like it a bit more if Brook could just be normal around women.
見せてもらってもよろしいですか。
My friends reckoned that Brook would be my favourite character. My Twitter profile had him as a picture for a year. Once they're on Thriller Bark, this artificial island, from then on it's a smorgasbord of horror tropes and visuals. We've got zombies, creepy mansions with even creepier hosts, carriages operated by mysterious beasts, mad scientists and ghosts. Even a woman getting a psycho-esque shower surprise. I was quite taken by the art this time. As opposed to the version I was reading for volume 1, this is all in colour and it's so much better for it. The deep purple and navy blue creates a setting and a tone that I don't associate with the series so far, and so that variety really makes it for me. It kind of reminds me of the Halloween specials that kids' cartoon series would do, so it scratches a nice nostalgic itch for me, whilst offering me stuff I haven't seen before. What if one of the Cerberus heads was a fox? There's a hog woman who wants to marry the half-man, half-lion zombie general. It initially divides the Straw Hats into two groups, and the one that ends up in the mansion, Nami, long-nosed guy, forgotten his name, and Chopper. These are the characters that I would expect to not be the most useless in a fight, but certainly be the most vulnerable. And so they're the more ideal horror protagonists. It's a complete contrast to the outside, where Luffy and all the remaining Straw Hats can pretty much best whatever they come across. Well done if that was the intent, because it almost divides One Piece between the genre it's pastiching. Though this does bring me to one of my few complaints, and that's that Luffy et al. Is kind of playing catch-up. Or at least that's what it feels like. That might not be strictly true, because the writer knows better than to just give one party all the exposition. There's some revelations that just Luffy's group have, but it's just that the Nami side of things has more plot developments and hooks that I want to get to. Like Sindri and Dr. Hogback. Can't wait for him in the live-action series. And we're getting all kinds of clues that the book is very glad to point out. I would complain about the characters pointing out the clues and aesthetics, but to be honest, I can't always tell what's going on just from the art alone, so... The plotting kind of reminds me of an RPG. In this case, it feels like a DLC expansion that just has a very different vibe from the base game. And that's one drawback with my experience with this lovely fiction so far. I kind of want to be playing it rather than reading it. So far, so One Piece, I'm about 2 volumes in, so come back next week to see if the pooch remains a virgin. In the meantime, allow yourself the opportunity to reflect. Think back on the promises you made, how fleeting and sheer and limpid they are. Stare at the projects you've been promising for 1.5 years, and, well, then you truly are in for a fright. Ciao for now.